Sometimes you have all of these amazing ideas for your content. You are ready to publish your next big blog post, and of course also probably fire a social media campaign, maybe even craft that infographics that will wow your ideal audiences. But when it is finally time to post, you are scrambling your head trying to put things together at the last minute. This sounds familiar, right? I guess it does. This exactly is where content calendar can change the game for you, taking you from that chaotic and inconsistent person to a steady, impactful, and someone who is always ahead of your competition. Hi everyone, welcome to this particular course on mastering content calendar for digital marketing success. If you are here, I assume you already know how powerful content can be. If not, you probably will not be watching this particular one, right? So it's either you watching this content for the sake of mastering content for your digital marketing strategy, or you are kind of completely new to content strategy as a whole. But creating the right content, whichever level you are, right, is not just about having great ideas. It is also about delivering those wonderful ideas you have offhead consistently, strategically, and of course also at the right time. And that exactly is what content calendar allows you to do. I hope you understand this, right? So let's delve right into why a content calendar isn't just a tool, but an essential strategy to helping unlock your digital marketing success, especially for your blogs, for your social media posts, for your infographics, and every other type of content you share with your audiences. Let's begin with this, right? Why is a content calendar so important? That's sometimes one of the basic questions you should even ask yourself. In digital marketing, timing and consistency is key to success. And of course, by now, you must know this already. Your audiences expect a steady flow of valuable information, and your content calendar is that blueprint that keeps you on track and help you to deliver exactly this same thing. When you use a content calendar, you are not just planning out what to post, you are creating a roadmap that ultimately allows you to align your goals with your ideal audience's needs, and of course, very importantly, your business objectives. Here's why exactly this matters. First of all, a content calendar gives you clarity and direction, no doubts about that. And with everything laid out in front of you, you can easily see how each piece of content fits into your bigger picture, which is actually essentially helpful if you are managing multiple content formats like blog posts, like social media updates, like video content, and even infographics, right? And yeah, I also want you to think of your content as a GPS. You know what exactly is coming next, what resources you will need, and how each piece of resource connects to a larger strategy. This obviously helps to eliminate the what do I post next dilemma or confusion, and gives you a clear path forward. Secondly, having a content calendar saves you time and reduces stress. You will no longer have to scramble at the last minute to create something just because it is time to post something. With a content calendar, everything is planned in advance, which means you can batch your content creation, schedule things in advance, and make editing without the pressure of ticking the clocks. Isn't this wonderful, guys? It is, obviously. Next up here is the fact that a content calendar can significantly improve your content quality. I guess you have not heard this before now, right? But I'm saying this to you with all sense of fact. Without a plan, without a calendar, there is a tendency to rush or overlook details. But when you map out your content in advance, you give yourself the chance to research, to refine, and to enhance your work before it goes live. Whether it is double checking facts in a blog, refining the visuals in an infographics, or even perfecting captions for your social media content on TikTok or on Instagram, a content calendar means you can deliver polished content every time. Isn't this a great one, guys? This obviously is a great idea. I'm sure if you practice this or put this into consideration, you will end up publishing polished social media content. So a content calendar isn't just about getting organized. It is also a powerful tool to strategically drive your digital marketing success. Now let's look at some strategic benefits that come with using your content calendar. So here is it. With a content calendar, you will never miss a post or lose momentum with your audiences. When people know they can rely on you for valuable content on a regular, right, you are simply building trust, no doubt about that. And of course, very importantly, you are building loyalty. Your audience starts to look forward to your post, your blog, and your updates, making them more engaged and more likely to take that desired action that you want them to take, like maybe filling out a form or clicking out on a link, even engaging more with you, leaving you comments, liking your content, or sharing your content with their networks, right? Content calendar also allows you to align your content with larger campaigns and key dates like holidays, like product launches, like industry events, like world celebration days. For instance, if you are planning a Black Friday, for instance, your calendar can structure content weeks in advance to build anticipation, share behind the scenes insights, highlight deals in the days leading up to it. And of course, a content calendar allows you to map this out so everything feels cohesive and intentional, and people begin to wonder, how are you able to do all of these things within the shortest possible time? It is because you already have a calendar that has mapped out all of these events, right? With a content calendar, you can also track the performance of your past content and make data-driven decisions for future posts, right? Imagine being able to look back to see which blog posts or social media updates performed the best. You can adjust your future content to reflect what is working, ensuring your strategy is not only consistent but continuously optimized for better engagement and result. You don't want to do those same things that you have always done in the past that were not getting you results. But when you have a calendar in place, looking into the data it has given to you, you are able to make informed decision for the future. So we know the benefit now, right? How do you actually get started? So let me walk you through some of the tips on building an effective content calendar that works for you and your team. In this particular video shown at the top of my screen here, I walked you through on a practical step on how you can create a content calendar using Microsoft Excel. But let's be a bit theoretical in this particular one. Step number one, you have to define your goals and your audiences. This is obviously one of the most important steps to developing a winning content calendar. First, you have to define your goals. You have to define your audiences as well. And in getting this rightly, you can ask yourself some questions. What do you want to achieve with this particular content? Are you aiming to drive traffic to a website, grow a social media following, educate your audiences, or even convert leads? Knowing your goals helps you to decide what content types, platforms, and even posting frequencies that will work best for you, right? So step number two, you have to choose your content types and platforms, right? This is very important as well. So decide on, maybe you want to focus on blogs, on Instagram posts, on infographics, on YouTube videos like this one you're currently watching right now. You have to lay it all out in the calendar to ensure you have a good balance, and of course also engaging with your audiences on multiple fronts. Step number 3, you have to plan and schedule. Once you know what to post and where, it is now time to plan ahead, right? Map out your content for at least a month in advance, and there are several tools by which can do this. Trello can help you do this. Hootsuite can help you do this. Facebook Planner can help you post on Facebook and of course on Instagram. Google Calendar can help you plan ahead, right? And several other ones that can help you track everything. You have to preview and adjust things also. Remember that a content calendar is a living document. Every month you have to review what's working, what is not working. You don't want to continue doing those things that are not working, right? You have to tweak your calendar based on performance, on the metrics and feedback you have on your analytics must be put into consideration. With a content calendar, you are not just posting randomly, as I said earlier on. You are building a structured, result-oriented content machine. You are no longer in the mercy of what do I post next, because you will already know and you'll be ready to get this done. So as you move forward, make content calendar your new best friend and watch how it transforms not just your productivity but your entire digital marketing strategy. Thank you so much guys for making it down here to this particular section of my video. It is actually a pleasure having you at the end of this video, and I hope this particular content makes a lot of sense to you, right? Thank you so much once again, and see you some other time. Bye for now.